this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
Here we go. Good. Right.
Off play action, it's Fields. He rolls to his right.
You really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Shotgun snap to Fields. On the move, headed right. Great work by the coverage downfield. Buys him enough time to catch him outside the pocket. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Neither side separating much so far. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football.
Here we go.
They'll need something big here to start out. It's third and long. He's on the move. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
You know, that's a really good play. I know it doesn't get the first down, doesn't keep him on the field, but what it does is it keeps that defense honest. And I promise you, the next time in that situation, they'll have that run in the back of their minds.
On fourth down, it's Corliss Waitman on for the Steelers to punt this away. And this one is crushed. Wow, beautiful punt here. That is going to go for 60 plus. They're out and set, first and 10.
What? Well. Hey,
Russ now from the gun. Flush down out to his left. He's running with it. And he's able to get across.
And yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
From the 27. Throw secured by George Pickett. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. A handoff for Harris, running right. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. And it's the Steelers with 2nd and 6.
Spot that. What?
From the gun, it's Wilson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers put together a wonderful return. Gets it back inside the 40 following the interception.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. We'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I don't think he just gave.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, it's pretty clear, isn't it? It's this constant pressure that this defense has imposed on this offense to keep them out of rhythm and build up this lead. This offense is not going to author a comeback if this quarterback continues to run for his life.
Right.
Trying again following the sack. Snared by his running back. It's Najee Harris.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Fields now on third. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Right.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Rolling left, buying some time. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Madden stopped by Alex Highsmith.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Right.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Forced out to his right. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go, son. Right.
Fields out of the gun. And the defender comes away with it. Dante Jackson takes it away. And the Steelers can only get the return up towards the 10 before they're taken down.
Pressure, they rose up, and they created the takeaway.
Look.
Wilson out of the pistol. Fits it through the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. The Steelers calling their first time out. Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37.
Cut. Go, 14.
Wilson with it on 1st. Catch made by Austin. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Cut. 36 power. Check. Cut.
Wilson now from the gun. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
14.
Back to throw it. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Now Boswell on to send this away. Cordero Patterson now to return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that set you up for success.
Cut.
They'll start with a give to Harris. And he's going to get this up to the...
With coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
First down, and they go right back to him. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Working quickly here.
Left side. Alert.
Shotgun snap for Wilson. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Wanting to get that one to Mike Williams. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Gotta go, in and out, let's go.
Ross is going to cook here. It's taken in by Williams. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Hey, 0. Hey. 14, run it.
He'll throw it. Gets everything he has under this throw. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Sometimes a quarterback gets so focused on coverage down the field, you lose sight of those linemen right in front of you. On that occasion, he throws it right to the D lineman. Easy to get the paw up and swat away a potential first down.
Going to Harris to start the half. Into the secondary, past the 40. Past the 20. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers start the second half with some needed points. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Now Boswell on to send this away. This one's going to be a return from deep in the end zone. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. A give left side. Here's Harris. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Hey, 0.
Harris gets it on the counter. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Offense up to the line fast.
Got it.
Second down here, another give to Harris. This is ahead for about 5. There on the stop, Larry Ogunjobi. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. We're tied at 7 apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Third and a lone yard coming up.
Hey, hey! Front left, front left!
He's back to throw. Fryermuth there to bring it in. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Trying to get outside here with Warren. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Offense in the hurry up here.
Guys, listen. 14.
Second and 13. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. Thrown at the depth where the linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. From his own end zone, here we go. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Wilson. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. Risky throw, and it's intercepted. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Steelers will take over at the 36-yard line.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Ready?
Going right side, Harris with it. And this run is stopped after getting up past the 35. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Here we go. Go.
Looking to throw. Warren's got it. Complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Hauls in this punt at the 8. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. That punt goes 63 yards. And the Steelers will take over deep on their own side.
Hey, 0-0-0. Good.
First down throw from Wilson. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. Russ looking to throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Throwing now. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he is to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Has a hole left, room to run. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to throw it. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. George Pickens, the intended target. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Chased out to his right. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Big shot is hauled in. Feet are in bounds. Oh, what a play! This play goes for 36. And that's a Steelers first down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. To throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Steelers take it away once again. On a spot of land that was once desert, now stands the city of Glendale, and a building filled to the brim with fans, State Farm Stadium. Daniel Carlson ready to get us started. And away we go in Glendale. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now.
2-2.
First play, Murray's letting it rip. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Hey. Omaha.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Green. Stop.
3rd and long for him here. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Picked off by Marcus Epps. And the Raiders force the turnover on the first series of this game. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now first run of the game, Zamir White. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Running on 2nd with White. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Working quickly here.
Right through. Kick. Back up. Ready.
Ritter setting up to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders parlay the interception into points. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Motioning one of the tight ends. They'll run it here. It's James Conner. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Stopped by the unmistakable Max Crosby. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Push.
Back to throw, Murray. Getting out to his left. And the Raiders get there and take him down. Offense up to the line fast. They send a tight end in motion. Murray on 3rd down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now Murray. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
But what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Offense in the hurry up here. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
That's good for a Cardinals.
First and 10, Murray. Trying for the deep ball. Touchdown, Arizona. We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one was kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there.
Yeah,
because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
They can go to the locker rooms tied if they put this through. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cardinals tie this game 7-7. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Chooses to bring this one out. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They have first and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up second and 7.
Okay, right?
From the gun, a run for White. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up second and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They'll go right back to Madison. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Zaven Collins in on the tackle. That's the 2-minute warning in what has been a defensive battle. The Raiders with the football.
Let's go now.
Here's Madison again. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for first and 10.
He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Up to the ground by Kaiser White. Here we go, second and 9. We'll get it complete to Alexander Madison. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Up the middle they go with Madison. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's a Vegas first down. Working inside the red zone. And that's caught. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders get some late points and the lead. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Point after from Carlson is up and good. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Let's go.
A tight end in motion now.
Omaha.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. And this one's up there, but a little too far up there.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
I know so. 2-2.
On 2nd and 10, it's Murray. He fires one deep down the left sideline. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jacorian.
Now, from the home of the Raiders, since 2020, we're inside the spectacular Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. The kicker, Daniel Carlson, has this one teed up. And off we go from Vegas. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. And a big run right out of the blocks. He gets forward for 9 on the first play of the game. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They run it once more with Jones. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
They'll go back to Jones on 1st down. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
In motion, it's Jefferson. On 1st and 10, here's Darnold. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. And he's in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. They find the end zone here on the opening drive, and Greg, they're able to do it in the air.
Mike, it makes you wonder, is this drive a sign of things to come? I mean, this secondary, they had their hands full there. Are we going to see it repeated throughout the rest of this game, or are they going to have some answers on defense?
Reichert, good with the extra point. And the Vikings will take a 7-0 lead. Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's Ritter to throw on the first play. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Ritter. And that is incomplete.
Wants to operate in.
They'll try to throw for it with... That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Van Ginkel.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
They'll put Addison in motion. Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Jacorian Bennett.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points. He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
Now, Ritter to throw on 2nd down. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Ritter. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score.
is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Play fake to Jones, now Darnold. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Epps. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Ritter. That one caught by Tucker. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Harris Marshall. Touchdown Raiders. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw is Darnold. That's caught left side by Hawkinson. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. On play action, here's Darnold. He'll look deep, left sideline. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
They try and run for the first down with Jones. A gain there of 17.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at three situations. Can you run the ball in the fourth quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
Again, it's Jones. Open space to the 35. And he's going to get all the way down to the Vikings' 20-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
Explosive plays. Teams understand just how valuable they are in regards to the ability to score points. Typically, they come through the air, Mike. In this case, they got it on the ground. Now they find themselves inside the red zone.
They'll go play action with Darnold. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Up the middle, here's Jones. And the Vikings are going to have it first and goal. He'll take this one down to about the 3-yard line. They'll run it here with Jones. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Now from the 7, it's second and goal. Off the play fake, it's Darnold. That is caught. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Not going to get away. They'll stop him back at the 3.
The last thing you can afford in this situation, Mike, is to take a sack. You don't want to go backwards and make the fourth down try that much more challenging. Keep the ball on the ground. Even if you come up short, you'd get another crack at it. And I think now on fourth down, if they do go for it, it's got to come through the air.
Reichard's kick is good. And the Vikings are back within 4 at 14-10.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Out of the gun, it's Ritter. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
An incompletion there isn't ideal by any means, Mike, but I think that's one of those passes where he made sure that ball was either going to end up in his guy's hands or out of bounds.
On second down, Ritter. He completes it to Marshall. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Doing a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. It's second down.
Let's call it for what it is, Mike. I mean, right now, this team is winning in spite of him. Certainly not because of him. And what's really concerning is that's the most important position on the team. And if they are able to hold on and they do pull this game out, it could wind up being one of the most poor performances we've ever seen in a winning effort that I can recall in a long time. He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
From the shotgun, it's Ritter. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
They're going on fourth down. Ritter. He's going to look downfield once again. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Field black. Field blue. Black shot.
To throw is Ritter. Now he'll run it. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
They'll throw on first down with Ritter. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. On second down, it's Ritter. He'll get rid of it, and he's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10. at the 46-yard line.
On the handoff, it's White. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Ready?
2nd down and 3.
Here we go.
On the ground, here's the former Viking. It's Alexander Madison. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
It's now 3rd down and 4.
Out of the pistol, it's Ritter. Gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Vikings' 27-yard line.
Back to throw, Ritter. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Darnold. Here comes the screen to Jones. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
That's a short pickup to about the 47. It is Max Crosby there to wrap him up. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and The age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
Mike, you know what we used to call those plays? No, 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 yes. Because that's exactly what was going through the mind of the coach on the sideline when the quarterback decided to throw that ball into really tight coverage.
They'll run here. And he will get into the end zone. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Minnesota. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? You're an extra point away from tying this thing up, but we got ourselves a ball game.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Cut.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Let's go now. Set, cut.
They'll stick to the ground. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one. Now they face 3rd down and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Ready up. Stick. Measure. Set. Ready. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
When this offense took the field, in their mind, Mike, they want to end this game in regulation. You do not want to play for overtime. But now as this 4th down comes up, I think this coach has a decision to make. Do you remain aggressive and keep the offense on the field and try to end it here? Or do you make the safe play and punt the ball away and settle for overtime?
Possibly the play of the game right here. It is 4th down.
Green gap. Field left. Ready.
They'll try to throw for it with Ritter.
At the 45-yard line.
Ready. Black shot. Set.
From the gun, it's Ritter. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down.
A 9-yard loss.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring it back.
And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Here is 1st and goal.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll run with White. And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. He'll take him down at the 3-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And we are set for a great finish. Timeout. 2 seconds remaining in the game. So big kick coming now for Daniel Carlson. This to win the game. So now a big spot coming here. This one he's got to have. This kick is good. And it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on the game's final play. So the Black Hole celebrates. It's a win for the Raiders. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. And the kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Black Hole celebrates. The Raiders, winners here. We'll see if there are other winners outside. So long from Vegas.